Alright, well, this is something different. This is something new. I don't think I've ever done a video like this. Maybe I have on my second YouTube channel, I think. Well, I've done reviews and stuff. Or predictions. Haven't done predictions in a year. Well, at least YouTube channel wise. For a second YouTube channel. Whatever, not important. So let's see right here. This is gonna be a new series. Hopefully I can maintain this, because as you guys know, well, as some of you may or may not know, I don't know, that I don't really keep up with series all that much. For example, a whole lot of past stuff I've done, I usually just canceled it. I've returned some. There's only, I don't think I've ever had one consistent series on this channel. SVR 2011 years mod will be consistent, hopefully, but then again, I said that for SVR 2006 type stuff, and whatever, I don't know. My channel's all over the place. Anyway, so I see here, wrestling opinions. This will be a series. My original plan was to name this Wrestle Opinions, but now Wrestling Opinions. Sure. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. So, it is, I believe, an hour after Fyter Fest. I watched the MBR live, obviously. And it was good. As to be expected, to be fair. I enjoyed all of it. So I don't really know where to start off here. It's not gonna be a review, it's just gonna be more of a podcast type thing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it weekly, because I don't want me blabbering on for a whole hour, even though I could. But for this one, it's just gonna be solely Aew Fyter Fest, and then once All Out comes, if I am able to watch it or not. Because for Double or None, I just watched highlights, didn't order it. I just watched highlights, and then for this one, the BR Live thing, I hope they do more of that, although I highly doubt they're gonna do it for All Out. Speaking of which, YouTube channel logo, there we go. Been having this for like the past 2 years as the logo. So yeah, once All Out comes, it's gonna mix in very well with that CM Punk Bowl Club stuff. I still have them as my logo. So anyway, I'm just gonna briefly talk about the whole AEW versus WWE stuff. I'm not gonna talk about the Heyman and Bischoff stuff. That's a missed opportunity. I talked about it on Instagram. I'll give you a link to that post in the description. I talked about it for like a while. I just said how happy I was. And there. So anyway, let's get into it. Not gonna give a review of every match on the show. I'm just gonna say, like, each match I thought was the most fun. Not the greatest one. To be fair, all matches were good. But, you know, there's one that has to be at the bottom of the totem pole. So, yeah. And then most brutal, my most personal favorite in that card. And then we're just going to talk about AEW and the AEW versus WWE stuff. The Smarks, the marks for both companies. And of how it's kind of annoying. So, yeah, first off. Most fun was the Michael Nakasawa. He has my name. Michael, of course. So, that was fun. And he took on the... I forgot the dude's name, not gonna lie. I forgot the dude's name. The CEO guy. You guys could remind me. By the time I end this, I'm just gonna search up quickly again. But yeah, that was actually pretty fun. The spot with the controller, the video game controller wrapping it around the neck, that was pretty cool. Nakasawa using the oil, he did that, of course, at Double or None. Him using the oil was, to be fair, it was a comedic spot. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. It was enjoyable, but I could see why some people may or may not like that. So, yeah, the body slam into the pool. Of course, that got a holy shit chant. Which, to be fair, if they were to do that, people would just boo that. But yeah, we'll get into that in a second. I did like that, though. It was fine. It was very fine. So, yes, that was the most fun match. Nakasawa versus the Ghibli. Where the hell the guy's name got? Bottom line, it was good. I liked it. It was fun. So now, my least favorite match, which, to be fair, by no means means that I hated this match. The ending was good. Cody Rhodes versus Alan Darby. Not gonna lie, I have no idea who Darby is. Obviously, we know who Cody is. We've been knowing who Cody is for the past couple of years. Everyone knows who Cody is. Let's be honest. Alan Darby, not so much. Not gonna lie, not very familiar with him. He has like the La Parka type face paint. All he needed was like the steel chair and the actual full skeleton thing, and then he'll basically have the whole gimmick down. Well, almost. He was good. He's like built like Evan Bourne. Or excuse me, Matt Sindel over there. So he's kind of like that short. He had some good spots. That ring apron bump looked brutal. Not gonna lie. I thought he was originally gonna do like a moonsault double stomp, which would be even better. And it would have killed Cody if it connected. But yeah, that apron bump, I really did like that. That was awesome. And well, like towards the end of the match, final couple minutes, I really like it. The beginning was decent. I like the fact that the body bag came into play, because I remember calling it during the Derby entrance that there had to be a spot with the body bag, and there was. The disaster kick by Cody with the body bag. That was dope. I like that. Now, after a match, I believe is the biggest talking point with Shawn Spears or Ty Dillinger. There was some tension, so that's good. Not as much as I thought it would be, though, so there you go. But that steel chair shot at Cody, and I asked a question on one of, I think, Heel Turns or You Sold Out's Instagram posts over there. Asking, because I didn't know, did Cody gig? So did he blade, or was he busted open the hard way? Like, did something bust? I'm pretty sure people are saying it was in the opposite way for where he got hit, and then there's also some people saying that he got hit open the hard way, and then he required staples over there after. I don't remember how much. I think 12. I'm not sure, or stitches. One of those two was 12, I believe. But yeah, that was a pretty cool moment. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good moment. I feel like it was legit because Daniels and Scorpio Sky and MJF came down to the ring, because I feel like that wouldn't have happened unless if that was like actual and that wasn't planned for Cody to bleed. But I don't know. But yes, that was good. Hope Cody's obviously alright. He obviously is. But yeah, that was a hell of, I guess you could say, bump. So we've done most fun, and we've done my least favorite, but by no means do I hate it. So now, most brutal, because best match of the night is pretty obvious once we get there. Most brutal, obviously, Janela and Jon Moxley. I need to get used to calling Ambrose Moxley, because, of course, Ambrose hasn't been known as Jon Moxley for the past 6 or 7 years. So even then, you know, I need to get used to that a little bit. For example, when Magnus left TNA and went to the NWA, I needed to get used to calling him Nick Aldis. I actually put that in a comment of one of the NWA's videos when Magnus debuted a couple years ago. I believe 2 years ago at this point. So yeah, and they actually responded, which was kind of cool, not gonna lie. I was super happy. So anyway, that was the most brutal match. Ambrose spit out a thumbtack. Janela's feet just got smarter than thumbtacks. Ambrose obviously took a bump to the thumbtacks as well. The barbed wire tables, the barbed wire chair as well. The fans, they chant "you sick fuck" too many times, if you ask me. The first time Ambrose bowed, which was good. I feel like they shouldn't have done it, like, I believe it was 4 or 5 times. They could have done it like twice, because Ambrose bowing just was good. And then all the other times, yeah, they chanted it way too many times, if you ask me. Either way, I really did like it. Wrestling match, no. Hardcore match, obviously. And it was great. It was awesome. Of course, Omega attacked him after, which was pretty cool as well. Which leads me to the best match of the night, obviously, the 6-man tag. Laredo Kid, Lucha Bros, and of course the Elite, Young Bucks, and Omega. I like how the Young Bucks were dressed up as Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter. And before Omega did the whole Akuma entrance, I was like, so what's Omega gonna be? Because definitely not M. Bison, so I was thinking Akuma, but I didn't really think that was gonna be accurate. But he actually was, so that was cool. I believe he maybe had the hair dye, but I'm not sure if his skin complexion was that of Akuma as well, unless that was just the lighten. I think it was supposed to be as that. But yeah, of course, that was a great 6-man tag. I never heard of Laredo Kid before. Obviously, the Lucha Bros, I know. I've been knowing about Pentagon longer. And of course, Omega and the Bucks. Let's be honest, we all know about Omega and the Bucks. So, yeah. Especially after Omega and Okada, the first one, years ago. So yeah, that was a great 6-man tag. I thought there was going to be a Meltzer driver on the outside. It went to a Spanish Fly over there, and blah blah. Bottom line, whole lot of good spots. I really did like it. Some people were saying match of the year, and I agree. Well, it was definitely match of the night at the very least. Match of the year, perhaps. It's definitely up there. Now there's gonna be some WWE Smarks saying, no, it's not. And if WWE were to do something like that, like, others will complain. Which, rightfully so, others will actually complain. For example, the body slam into the pool. People are enjoying the 24/7 stuff. But then it's like indie feds, they could have fun. Any other company besides WWE, they could have fun and people won't complain. But then if it's, WWE, then they will obviously complain. So that's done with the AEW stuff. I enjoyed it. Fyter Fest was good. Jimmy Havoc, that fatal for it was decent. It's kind of forgettable in my opinion, but I remember some parts, but then again, that could just be me. But I have a Jimmy Havoc wallpaper. I've been having it for like the past year and a half. Yes, don't judge me. But yeah, I was hoping Havoc would win, but you know, of course it wasn't. So there you go. So now moving on to the AEW versus WWE stuff, and then I should end this off and upload this Sunday afternoon probably. And I'm recording this on Saturday night. It's probably Sunday. It's probably 12 p.m. probably, most likely. I need to check. But yeah. So the AEW versus WWE stuff. On Instagram, I did make a couple of memes a month ago, I believe, of AEW become the next TNA 2.0 or the next WCW. And I don't really mean that when I said I put a post of this on Instagram as well. Me saying this exact stuff for this wrestling opinion episode, so you can check the Instagram post if you want to. Link in the description, blah blah, the good stuff. So basically, AEW is going to succeed. Will they top the income of WWE? Will they top the popularity? No. I don't feel like it's going to be a next WCW type situation, popularity-wise or death-wise. AEW will do good for themselves. Whether if they will die out in the next couple years, not going to lie, I don't really know. If I am to say that, then it's going to be a joke, because I don't really think that. They're going to do good for themselves. Will they top the popularity of WWE? Will they top the income? Will they top the merchandise? No. Will they top the wrestling? Perhaps. Now, here's the thing. Here's the problem with WWE. And no, I'm not anti-WWE and I'm not anti-AEW. I want to see both succeed and I want to see both put on a fucking great product. But the rosters are too big. We have Raw, we have SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT UK, and of course regular NXT. That's a big ass roster. Like each one we have like stars that shine, and then for each brand it's like some underutilized talent that people will say should be pushed. You can't push everyone. For example, Apollo Crews, he's definitely good. Sure, he needs a gimmick. So this has been well established for years now, to be fair. But it's like people are saying, they should like push him and whatever, turn him heel or whatever. But it's like even then, we're gonna use Apollo as an example because he's the first one that popped into my mind. But then again, this could be used for anyone, really, Eric Young or whatever. Of how like, if they were to push them, they're not going to draw. Because, of course, though they have put Apollo Crews, we're going to use him as an example, they have put him into a role where it's like he's jobbing to Mojo Rawley, which I have no problem with Mojo. Some people say he's a shitty wrestler. I mean, I don't really see it, but then again, that could just be me. Because I hated him when he had the Hype Bros gimmick, not gonna lie. Once he turned heel, it was like, maybe I'd give a shit about him now, so yeah. But if we have him losing on main event or whatever, I don't know, I don't really watch main event as much as I like to. But if we have him losing a lot, then he's gonna lose his credibility. And then ultimately, if we were to push him, like, the fans will not commit to saying that Apollo should have been pushed. And instead, the pay-per-views, if Apollo was to main event one, or if he was to like get a title shot in one, it won't really draw well, especially if he's main event in one. Don't get me wrong, he's talented, but then it's like, once they push him, maybe he will draw, but then again, maybe he won't. It's almost like a Becky thing. Just don't think Becky will draw. When she was a heel, she was good. Now she's just annoying. That's a whole different video, to be fair. But yeah, that's the thing. AEW, they have their own stars, obviously. You know, New Japan for Omega and the Young Bucks. They were well-established names, or at least semi-popular. Obviously not as much as, like, Jericho and stuff. But of course, people are saying that AEW can only use WWE names, which no, not true. They have their established names already. Jimmy Havoc could draw, Pentagon could draw, Omega and the Bucks could draw. And then we have the past WWE superstars like Jericho and like Cody. Ty Dillinger won't really count because he's not going to really draw that much. Sorry, Ty, but it's true. Not to mention we also got Ambrose, or excuse me, Moxley. And they will also draw. They will draw more than those other guys that I named previously. So it's like you need the top stars to draw. But it's like the WWE Smarks would say that that's the only way that they could succeed. Obviously, from a business standpoint, you need them so they could draw, so then people can also get invested into those other lower tier superstars. Like maybe trying to think of one here. The Darby guy. I've got first Alan Darby. Yeah, didn't know who he was. He put on a pretty decent one. He had the Pete Dunne manipulation stuff. joint elimination. I like that. So yeah, that's how that works. So bottom line, AEW versus WWE, it should be fun. I'm gonna try my best to ignore all the Instagram posts that I see every single day of people shitting on AEW or people shitting on WWE, because it annoys me if people shit on WWE, if people shit on Rollins for protecting his company, the company that's given him so much. Then I hate that, because you're just being hypocrites. But then again, someone was to say that about WWE, it'll be the cool thing. So basically, the AEW and WWE Smarks saying of how AEW is gonna go out of business, AEW is gonna put WWE out of business. None of that's gonna happen. And if not, then at least not anytime soon. Give it a couple more years, and I still highly doubt it's not gonna happen in the first place. It's gonna be good. Competition-wise, fans, we should enjoy both this. AEW has great wrestling. WWE should hopefully get a little more grittier. We have Eric Bischoff back, so that's good. And the mastermind of Paul Heyman is always good as well. More happy about Bischoff. I feel like he should have been the Raw executive director, because of course he was Raw GM, and of course Heyman was SmackDown GM. But then again, this is not supposed to be a video about the Heyman and Bischoff stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. AEW, WWE, AEW will just increasingly get more recognition as time progresses, especially if Punk is to return, which I highly doubt he will, but if he does, then I'll be happy. As you see from my channel icon right there. So yeah, and WWE will most likely get better. I don't want to jinx it, but SmackDown being on Fox, because I've been thinking about this for years. I remember years ago thinking, what if SmackDown was on Fox? Probably because just Fox has Giants games, even though I'm a Jets fan, but because Fox have Giants games. Blue with SmackDown, I always thought of that. So yeah, that's the way I thought of it, and I thought of that years ago. I never thought it would happen, but hey, it's happened. So there you go. WWE will most likely get better. By the end of the year, they will draw more, and they will hopefully get a better product. Current day product is not that bad, but it has its flaws. It has its flaws. AEW will most likely get better and better as time progresses. Income-wise, popularity-wise, will they top WWE? Probably not. Professional wrestling-wise, will they top them? Most likely. WWE storyline-wise, will it get better and better as time progresses? Most likely as well. So there you go. Thank you. If you guys just enjoy me ramble, I guess this could be a podcast. I'm not really sure. So yeah, like this if you want to. Share this if you want to. Comment your opinion about the AEW versus WWE stuff if you want to. I'm not sure how many views it's gonna get. My channel is still small, and so yeah, but in case if you guys stick around to this whole thing, thank you. You can comment if you want more of these, and I'll make one once there's a topic to talk about. For example, Punk returning, or I could also like the latest pay-per-views if I do watch it. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.